In this module, we will cover the basics of open source threat intelligence tools. This module is divided into the following submodules: Open Source Threat Exchange or OTX Framework, Threat Crowd Search Engine, OpenFish, VirusTotal, Maltego, Splunk, and we'll continue on the next slide. Continuing on from the previous slide, we have Elasticsearch, Network Traffic Capture and Analysis Tools, Alien Vault, Cisco Talos, and Microsoft Security Advisories. Alien Labs Open Threat Exchange is supported by over 100,000 participants in 140 countries. These participants provide over 19 million threat indicators daily. OPX is free. When a person subscribes, they can get access to pulses. An OTX pulse consists of one or more indicators of compromise that constitute a threat or define a sequence of actions that could be used to carry out attacks on network devices and computers. These pulse indicators of compromise include IP addresses, domains, host names, file hashes like MD5, SHA-1, SHA-256, PEHASH, etc., CEV numbers, URLs, email addresses, file paths, mutex names, and more. Users can ingest the OTX Pulse data in security tools using OTX Direct Connect APIs or download it as comma separated values or CSV files, open indicators of compromise or STIX format in the OTX web portal. There's an example of a pulse there on your screen. ThreatCrowd is part of an open threat intelligence community which permits global collaboration and sharing of cyber threats. Users share IP addresses or websites from which attacks have originated, or look up specific threats to see if anyone in the intelligence community has provided information about them and determined them to be malicious. Some supported actions are to test connectivity. This action will run a test domain to check to see the connectivity with the ThreatCrowd server, and this action will not affect other actions irrespective of the connectivity result. You look up a domain, queries the ThreatCrowd for domain info. You look up domain emails, queries ThreatCrowd for email info. Look up IP, queries for IP info, and check for file reputation, which queries ThreatCrowd for file reputation. OpenFish is a fully automated, self-contained platform for phishing intelligence. The phishing detection engine of OpenFish singles out live phishing URLs and extracts their metadata, which includes targeted brands, when applicable, network and geographical locations, phishing kits, and drop accounts. OpenFish reports only new and live phishing URLs. They keep track of the detected phishing URLs and do not report any URL more than once in any given 14-day period. There are 3 ways to share URLs: via email, using REST API, providing access to an endpoint under reporting user control, and their website is listed. VirusTotal is free to end users for non-commercial use in accordance with their terms of service. It inspects submitted items with over 70 antivirus scanners and URL or domain blocklisting services. Blocklisting is not a typo. VirusTotal's aggregated data is the output of many different antivirus engines, website scanners, file and URL analysis tools, and user contributions. The file and URL characterization tools aggregate and cover a wide range of purposes: heuristic engines, known bad signatures, metadata extraction, and identification of malicious signals, etc. Maltego has a free community edition. It is a comprehensive tool for graphical link analysis that offers real-time data mining and information gathering, as well as a representation of this information on a node-based graph, making patterns and multiple order connections between said information easily identified. Splunk was founded in 2003 to solve problems in complex digital infrastructures. Splunk offers free trial of Splunk Enterprise, indexing up to 500 megabytes per day for 60 days. No credit card is required. Splunk Enterprise is a software product that enables you to search, analyze, and visualize the data gathered from the components of your infrastructure or business. Splunk Enterprise takes data in from websites, applications, sensors, devices, and so on. After you define the data source, Splunk Enterprise indexes the data stream and parses it into a series of individual events that you can view and search. Elastic is comprised of Kibana, Elasticsearch, Beats, and Logstash. Kibana provides visualizations such as waffle charts, heat maps, and time series analysis of your data. Elasticsearch is a distributed, RESTful search and analytics search engine allowing searches for IP addresses, analyzing transaction requests, or location of your favorite food stand in town. Beats are open source data shippers that you install as agents on your servers to send operational data such as audit data, log files, journals, cloud data, availability, metrics, network traffic, and Windows event logs. Logstash is an open source data collection engine. It can dynamically unify data from disparate sources and normalize the data. Spiceworks has compiled a list of top 10 network traffic analysis tools that may be of use to an organization that has need of these tools. Some of these tools come with an upfront cost, some have a per hour per sensor cost, and some have a free trial. Others are free. The ones listed on the screen: Cisco Network Analysis Module Traffic Analyzer, ExtraHop, Hadoop, Manage Engine, iGeos, Netro. All of these are ones that are listed by Spiceworks. AT&T completed acquisition of Alien Vault in 2018. AT&T maintains 8 Global Security Operations Centers, or SOCs. There is a growing Managed Detection and Response, or MDR, market. This is part of a everything as a service model. In the next 5 years, while MDR providers continue to develop and perfect meaningful automation, security services and solutions that provide a combination of human teams and automations will thrive in the market. Cisco Talos details quite a number of provided services. One service they provide is a number of software tools to help protect your environment, such as Snort, Clam Antivirus, PE-SIG, Daemon Logger, MoFlow, Immunet, and many more at their website. They also provide vulnerability and zero-day reports and provide incident response and emergency services. They have a reputation center to evaluate IP and domain address reputation, a library of cybersecurity reference documents, and other resources. Microsoft Security Advisories consist of various services. First is security bulletins. They are released on a monthly basis, addressing security vulnerabilities in Microsoft software, describing the remediation, and providing links to the applicable updates for the affected software. Security bulletin summaries provide high-level overview of security bulletins. Security advisories supplement the security bulletins on security changes that may not require a bulletin. Microsoft Vulnerability Research, or MSVR, advisories describe vulnerabilities that Microsoft or security researchers discovered in third-party products or services, which Microsoft has disclosed to the affected vendors. In this submodule, we discussed Industrial Control Systems, ICS, Threat Intelligence.